Welcome to Fuel Disclosure, a Moffitt Services podcast. On this show, you will learn how Moffitt Services is pioneering the fuel delivery industry. From fuels and lubricant product news, to stories from the community, to recent industry trends with subject matter experts. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss a moment from Moffitt. To learn even more about the Moffitt Services difference, visit moffittservices.com. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Fuel Disclosure, a Moffitt Services podcast. Today, I'm joined with Peyton and Rusty. We have an announcement for you. So we're going to be explaining some exciting news. We're stoked to get into it. So let me just start off with first, Rusty, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Sure. Hello. I'm Rusty Moffitt. I'm president of Moffitt Services and RMI. I'm here with Peyton Hughes as well.
Peyton, what do you do? Who are you?
Yeah, I'm Peyton Hughes, help do operations for RMI, managing all the different assets and the different parts of the company that we run.
Perfect. All right, so I did mention that we kind of have some exciting news to share, so I kind of want to get into that and what our next steps are for 2023. So if we want to start with, first off, what is RMI and what services do they do and what do they provide? Can you just explain a little bit about that to me, Peyton?
Yeah, RMI is Moffitt Incorporated. And so we're an environmental and disaster resources company. So we provide dumpsters, portable toilets, hand wash stations, high vacuum services, potable water, pressure washing. Basically anything that you guys see on a job site, we're going to help provide those resources to make it happen. And also we do travel for storm work, making sure helping devastated communities get back to normal as soon as possible.
Perfect. And if you could describe RMI services in one word, like an all-inclusive, what would you say?
Be turnkey site solutions.
That's a bunch of words.
Turnkey.
Hey.
One word. Mm-hmm. One word. Yes.
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 Answer is yes.
Do you guys have yes? Can you do this? Yes. Have you done this? Yes.
All the time.
And sometimes it's okay, how are we going to do this? And so we'll talk offline, and if a customer's asking, a customer needs it, we're going to make it happen one way or the other.
Awesome. And then Rusty, what is the big plan for RMI and Moffitt Services in 2023?
So RMI, really his original creation was being requested by a customer to provide different services outside of what we do on fuel. Mm-hmm. Those initial requests came by water for cleaning a facility in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. However, RMI has done, some random projects prior. It was initial in 2008. We provided water at Quaker Oats in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and the service items have just kind of taken off from there. It was what the remnants of what was left of the fuel business that we sold in 2011. So all services provided typically were revolved around water, dumpsters, and then the dumpsters and debris removal led into portable toilets.
Yeah.
For just additional job site services, assisting with all the labor and contractors our customers put on location, to temp fencing, to vacuum trucks, to it's kind of morphed into a lot more service fields than it initially opened up to be, and so we've been operating under RMI since 2000 as RMI since 2008 2010, I believe, is when we started operating under that name and putting focus on the emergency side of the business. Mm. So that was the initial startup of RMI, was focused solely around emergency requests, outside of what we normally did from a fueling standpoint.
Yeah, offering kind of like that one-stop shop element.
Absolutely. We're going to be merging RMI into Moffitt Services January 1st of 2023. So that's going to give us access to a lot more banking relationships, a lot more capital to expand on all of our existing services in a core market to assist initial what rollout's going to be around our Houston branch. And, from there, we're going to do our West Texas location or South Texas location, and on into, near future will be Austin markets, DFW. And so we made a decision to sell 1/3 of it to our other business partner, Carl Kleiman, and merge the businesses to just streamline it. And every single one of our customers that buy fuel need these services.
Yeah, that was my next
question. So it made the most sense to let's just merge it up. No point in building two whole separate sets of infrastructure when we already have it in place.
Yes, and then more beneficial to your existing customers because
More of
they
one
already
call.
need these services.
And we got the trucking side, we've got the fuel side, and then RMI was, there was always it just all kind of felt too separated, and merging them all together under one roof is going to be very nice. It's going to allow us to have, an actual day in, day out core business that's of a good size where we can mobilize just as heavy as we do on the fuel side, but for RMI as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So, how does this merger help differentiate you from other players in the industry?
I don't think there are any other players in the industry that are going to be providing these services that we do, from hauling the equipment to the construction sites, to providing the fuel for the equipment that's on those job sites, to hauling off the debris and the trash, to the portable toilets, to temp fencing, to it's just dewatering, high vac, hydro excavation. There's a lot of different services that just tuck right into our existing customer base.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot of growth, a lot of rapid growth here. We hope in the next 2 years it should be very rapid growth.
Absolutely.
We've got a large book of business and a large customer base with some good loyalty on the fueling business. And this allows them to have additional service items to provide their customers, to give more solutions and provide more services to the people we're already taking care of.
Awesome. Well, that was the big announcement. So we're so excited that you joined us today. Thank you again, Rusty and Peyton, for all of your time. I'm really excited for what this looks like for Moffitt Services and with the merger and being able to offer this one-stop shop to all of our current customers, and then a really attractive offer to anyone in the industry who doesn't already do business with us. So thank you very much, and that's all we have for today.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Fuel Disclosure, a Moffitt Services podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please be sure to like and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss a moment from Moffitt. And if you're ready to take your business to the next level with a team that delivers industry-leading service and no downtime, visit us at MoffittServices.com.